Hey everyone, how's it going tonight? This is Dreaming Crow with another video for my channel. Um, as always, folks, if you like the content that I'm putting out, please subscribe to my channel down below there. Leave a comment, let me know how things are going, how I'm doing. If you see anything in particular, you might notice in the background I'm doing this video out in my living room. This is normally where I keep my laptop and where I spend most of my time. You've probably noticed a couple others of my other videos where I've been in the bedroom, or which is actually my temple area. So I do a lot of my practices, but I didn't want to keep moving my stuff back and forth to do different things today, so I just thought I would do a video right out here today. So what I wanted to talk about was the law of attraction and chaos magic, or in a sense virtual magic. What I'm trying to get at here, folks, is if you are one of these people who practices the law of attraction, I'm here to tell you that you are doing really nothing more than oversimplified chaos magic. And that's probably going to burst a bubble or two. You know, some of you are probably like, oh, I'm Christian, I'm not practicing any kind of magic. I'm just, exercising, positivity and everything like that. Folks, I can't be any more serious to you than I am right now. If you are practicing the law of attraction, you are in effect practicing a very oversimplified version of chaos magic. And let me just explain. I'm going to jump into a few things here. First of all, think about your law of attraction process. And I'm just going to go over a couple of things here. This is pretty simple. I've looked this up all over the internet, and believe me, in the past I've bought a lot of attraction books, folks, and I've used them. Some of them have a tendency to work, and some don't. Some authors just leave information out. They're not very clear in their process or whatever. But for the most part, law of attraction, basically they're telling you, know your desire or your intent. That's number one, okay? And then have a belief, or sorry, or phrase your intention in a positive or present tense or state. Visualize lots of visualization, and then you're supposed to let go of the situation, express gratitude, and then take some form of action. Well, when it comes to chaos magic, that's really it in a nutshell, almost. The only thing is that a lot of you people, all you're doing is eliminating the use of a sigil, and some of you use a sigil. You just call it a dream board or visualization board. You're putting up what you want all over the house, or like in your bedroom, or like on your front door, or wherever, anywhere you can see it, so you can remind yourself what your goal is. That's in a sense, a sigil. And so let's just kind of move forward. So in case if none of you guys understand what a sigil is, I'm going to give you a few examples. For instance, this here is a type of sigil. Most of us in the occult community will call it a talisman, or or a seal, but it's a sigil of a sense. Okay. Let me give you another one. And I'm going to probably show you about 4 or 5 of these. From the book Magical Cash Book, which I did a review on. This is a sigil. This particular item right here, with this line going up, and here and this is actually a spirit sigil. This is a sigil for Nitika or Nitikar, which is a spirit. It's a Jinn spirit that is used in wealth magic and money magic and ritual magic. Okay, so that's another one. If you want to go further, I'm just going to kind of flip through here. I mean, any of these will do. Here's a spirit sigil, and this is from the Goetia, which I have multiple copies of, and I'll get into a video on that later. So I mean, that's one spirit sigil. Hey, here's another one. Hey, imagine that. Here's a spirit sigil for the invocation of the Archangel Raphael. Again, a lot of these are just, that we use. A lot of these things we use in ritual magic, in forming our intent and on what we want. So, while you're saying, hey, you gotta know your desire, that's your first step. That's our first step as well. We have to know our desire. And in knowing what our desire is, we also need to figure out, hey, are we going to work with a particular spirit? Are we going to work with an archangel, a regular angel? Are we going to work with a demon? Are we going to work with a jinn? Are we going to, work with a god form? Whatever it is, that's our first step too. Okay, the sigil, all that does is basically focuses our intent. Okay. That's all that we're using the sigil for at that point. And now you're talking about, well, visualizing and forming your intent and, inner dialogue. And again, we do the same thing. I mean, we visualize what the situation is at that point in time. We say, hey, I don't want this to happen. I don't want this to be this way anymore. And now we shift that visualization from a point of what we don't want to how we, what we do want. And usually what happens is, before that process, we have an invocation right in the middle there. So we choose the spirit or how we're going to affect our change. And then we have emotional alchemy, where we say, this shouldn't be like this, I'm going to change it. We usually have an invocation, and now we're visualizing this is what it should be like. Again, just like in law of attraction, you're not saying, hey, this is how it needs to happen. You don't know, because you're trying to say you don't know how it's going to happen. It's supposed to, you're supposed to be open to all sorts of possibilities. So you're not saying, we're not saying in ritual magic, this is how it has happened, but we're just looking at the end process the same way that you guys are. And we're saying, okay, in 3 months, here I am in my new job. Hey, in 3 months, here I am, living in my apartment, or I have my new car and I'm driving it. We're doing the exact same thing. Okay. We're then letting go. We're then expressing gratitude, just like people in the law of attraction. We express gratitude to the spirit that we worked with for saying, hey, thank you for bringing this about, even though it hasn't really occurred at that point. But the point is that we're expressing gratitude for their assistance. Okay, regardless if that's a demon, an angel, or a jinn, or whatever. Okay, and then we are taking physical steps. We're taking action at that point. Hey, if your goal is to get a better job, just like you guys are going to do, in the law of attraction, you're going to go out and post job applications, you're going to go to interviews and everything. Guess what? We're going to do the same thing as well. Okay? The only difference is that we're using a sigil, we're using a spirit as our vehicle, as to help us manifest our goal, and that's basically it. So, folks, again, I know that this is going to cause problems in the community. People in the occult community are probably going to look at me and go, "Oh, okay, yeah, he's pretty much right." Law of attraction, folks. I'm telling you, if you're practicing it, you are practicing chaos magic or ritual magic in its most simplified form. You're just getting rid of the sigil. And if you use a vision board, again, it's basically the same thing. So, hey, again, leave a comment down below, whether you like it or whether you like what I have to say or not. Let me know. I'd appreciate it. But with that being said, I bid you all a fond farewell. You have a great night. Take care and bye.